Well, hello Pisces. This is Dawn Priolette, and I am going to be doing your Love Tarot reading for February 4th through March 4th. Oh, and by the way, happy birthday and happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so the first cards that I have for you. Well, you know what? Let me just start with the good news. I used the Healing with the Angels cards by Doreen Virtue. These are really positive cards anyway, but let me just show you. The first card I chose was Prayer Answered. So whatever you've been praying for, Pisces, it appears that this month that prayer has been answered. The other card I pulled, self-approbation. Self-approval, excuse me. Um, I very loosely translated that from Spanish to English. Self-approval. So part of what the energy that's going on this month then is about your prayers being answered, and you have a new beginning as well this month. So whatever that new beginning is, it looks like it's a prayer that's being answered. And it looks like for you, Pisces, it may have something to do with work. Because as I'm going to show you in the cards, the other cards that came up, I'll show you why. Okay, because first card I picked, this is the energy. Now, since this is a relationship reading, this is the energy that you bring into the relationship. Now, the Empress, she came up in the reverse. Normally, the Empress is somebody, she's very sensual, very giving, kind of the Earth Mother type of person. But since she came up in the reverse, the feeling I got with that is that she's not necessarily feeling very giving right now as far as being in the relationship. So if you're single, it would appear that maybe right now you're more focused on your work, because here you are, you're working at something. You are, and you might even be focusing more on your education. In other words, you're working towards something that's very important to you right now. And so if you're not currently in a relationship, it would appear that it's also not really that important to you right now, because your work and your career is more important to you right now. That's what's keeping you busy, and also giving you a lot of good feeling about yourself. And so if there's new beginnings with your work, then that would explain too why you might be busy. You might be busy getting training. For some of you, though, because this is a love reading, this could also suggest that you might be not feeling very giving right now, because maybe you feel your partner's not giving, there's some resentment, but you may be, doing some inner work, working on yourself to try to change the situation. So, this is a general reading, so it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. You could be in a long-term relationship and just be temporarily not very available emotionally for the relationship because you're busy working on your career, or there may be some resentment that's stopping you from doing that you're trying to work out. Now, what your partner brings into the relationship was the Six of Pentacles, but it came up in the reverse. So normally the Six of Pentacles to me is showing me that there is a sense of balance in the relationship. There's a give and take. But when I see it come up in the reverse, I think of somebody who, for whatever reason, is not really doing their share of the work, and then I asked for clarification, and I got the Four of Swords again in the reverse. This is somebody who needs to be taking a break, who needs to be resting, but they're not doing that. Maybe the demands of work are very high right now and they just can't, and therefore they also can't be very, very giving in the relationship. And Pisces, neither are you right now, and it might be out of resentment because your partner's not showing up for you, not giving to you, and so you may have just pulled back out of resentment. See which one fits for you. Now, your emotional future in this relationship, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is excellent card to have as far as your emotional future, because this shows that you're going to be very balanced emotionally. You're going to be someone who very much has a handle on his or her emotions and is able to express their emotions very freely and give and take very emotionally, to give and receive love and emotions and express their feelings. So that's a very good balanced card. Now, your partner's future, emotional future in the relationship, what I got is the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers, it's a Gemini card, but it also has to do with having to make a choice. And this is coming up in the reverse, and also there was a Page of Swords also in the reverse. So I want to say with this, when you get this card in the reverse, there's some this is a karmic card, and there's a choice that needs to be made, but there is a delay in making it. The fact that there's a page, which is normally a page is a messenger, someone who's bringing information, it came up in the reverse. So I want to say that maybe there isn't enough information to make a decision. So it would seem to me that you may have a partner who is undecided. Maybe you want to get married. He or she is undecided about that, undecided about where to take the future with you. And if you're single, I would say that this may have been an issue with one of your past relationships. Or it could have actually been you, because your partner is always a reflection of you. So if you're saying that somebody is undecided and can't commit, you need to also look at yourself and see what is it about me? Am I afraid to commit? Because just pointing at the other person and saying they're the ones who are afraid, no, you brought them into your life. You actually attracted this person, so you also have to look at yourself. So the final outcome for those of you who are in a relationship, it looks like you have the King of Pentacles, which shows a lot of financial stability. I wish these cards would show up better. And also the Strength card. And Strength, this is someone who knows how to handle things diplomatically, who knows that sometimes being humble or sometimes acquiescing a little bit is not a show of weakness. It is actually a show of strength. Not always having to be right. And that is for the outcome. But you will have financial stability in the relationship. And if you are single, it may be that this is the thing that you're looking for. But as I said, in the energies of this month, it looks like you are not even looking for romance right now. That's not of major importance to you right now. What you need to do is focus on whatever it is that you're working on. Okay, and as I said, your prayer is answered. So think about what you've been wanting. It is answered, and you have new beginnings this month, Pisces. So happy birthday, Pisces. Your prayers are answered, and happy Valentine's Day as well. And so that's your love reading for this month. And I will see you again next month, Pisces. Ciao for now.